The power you cannot see. Trust. It is invisible, yet it holds the power to build nations, strengthen families, grow businesses, and transform lives. You cannot touch trust. You cannot measure it on a scale. But the moment it is broken, you feel its absence immediately. Think about this. Every meaningful connection in your life, friendship, love, leadership, teamwork, stands on one foundation. And that foundation is trust. Without trust, words lose meaning, promises feel empty, and relationships slowly fall apart. Today, we're not just talking about trust. We're talking about how trust is built, how it's protected, and how it can change your life when you choose to live by it. Why trust matters more than talent. Many people believe success comes from intelligence, skills, or connections, but trust often matters more than all of them combined. You can be talented, but if people don't trust you, they won't follow you. You can be smart, but if people don't trust you, they won't listen to you. You can have great ideas, but without trust, no one will support them. Trust is what turns potential into influence. History has shown us this again and again. Leaders rise not because they know everything, but because people believe in them. Teams succeed not because they are perfect, but because they trust one another. Trust creates safety. Trust creates loyalty. Trust creates momentum. Trust is built slowly, one moment at a time. Trust is not built in grand speeches. It's built in small, consistent actions. It's built when you do what you say you will do. You show up when it's inconvenient. You speak the truth even when it's uncomfortable. You choose integrity when no one is watching. Every interaction is a vote, either for trust or against it. And here's the truth many people forget. Trust grows quietly, but it collapses loudly. Years of honesty can be undone by a single careless moment. That's why building trust is not a one-time effort, it's a daily commitment. Trust begins with self-trust. Before you can build trust with others, you must build trust with yourself. Ask yourself, do I keep my own promises? Do I honor my values? Do my actions align with my words? When you repeatedly break promises to yourself, you weaken your inner foundation. And when you don't trust yourself, it becomes hard to expect others to trust you. Self-trust grows when you follow through on small commitments, admit your mistakes instead of hiding them, stay true to your principles even under pressure. When you trust yourself, your confidence becomes calm, not loud, and people feel that authenticity. Honesty, the backbone of trust. Honesty is not just about telling the truth, it's about being real. It's about saying, I don't know, instead of pretending, I made a mistake, instead of making excuses, I need help, instead of hiding weakness. True honesty creates connection. People don't trust perfection, they trust sincerity. When you're honest, you give others permission to be honest too, and that openness becomes the soil where trust grows. Consistency is the language of trust. Trust is not built by what you do once, it is built by what you do repeatedly. Consistency tells people you are reliable, you are predictable in your values, you are stable under pressure. You don't have to be extraordinary every day, you just have to be consistent. Show up, follow through, be the same person in private as you are in public. That's how trust becomes unshakable. Trust requires courage. Building trust is not easy because it requires vulnerability. It requires listening without interrupting, apologizing without defending, forgiving without keeping score. Trust means risking disappointment. It means opening your heart when it would be easier to close it. But here's the paradox. The more you protect yourself from being hurt, the harder it becomes to truly connect. Trust is courage in action. Rebuilding trust after it's broken. Let's be honest, trust can be broken. Words can hurt, Mistakes can happen. People can disappoint us. But broken trust doesn't always mean the end. Rebuilding trust takes accountability without excuses, patience without pressure, and consistent change over time. You cannot demand trust back. You must earn it again, quietly and humbly. And when trust is restored, it often becomes stronger than before because it's been tested. Trust in leadership and influence. Great leaders understand one thing deeply. People don't follow titles, they follow trust. A trusted leader listens more than they speak, serves more than they command, protects people, not just results. Trust transforms authority into influence. When people trust you, they don't just work for you, they work with you. Trust in relationships. In friendships, trust creates safety. In families, trust creates belonging. In love, trust creates peace. Without trust, love becomes fear, communication becomes suspicion, silence becomes distance. But when trust is present, conversations deepen, conflicts heal faster, relationships grow stronger. Trust turns me into we. Living as a person others can trust. Imagine becoming someone people describe like this: I can count on them. They mean what they say. They're honest even when it's hard. That reputation is priceless, and it's built not through image, but through character. Every day you choose truth or convenience, integrity or shortcuts, trust or temporary gain. Those choices shape who you become. The legacy of trust. Trust is not something you build, it's something you leave behind. Long after words fade, long after success changes, people remember how safe they felt with you. So build trust, protect it, honor it. Because in a world full of noise, speed, and distraction, trust remains the most powerful connection of all. And when you choose to live with trust at your core, you don't just build relationships, you build a life that truly matters.